You're listening to a Sanchez Scouton original podcast. For all of our bonus and archived content, check out our YouTube channel. Enjoy the episode.
Alone, alone in this house.
Whose house?
Mine. I'm alone,
Are you okay, bro?
alone from here. I'll be fine. I'm alone
Again.
but at least again, I'll be alone here with you. Bars.
It is not that funny
It's
anymore.
not funny anymore. No.
It doesn't even show up well in my audio at all.
That sucks. I just wonder, like, if it would be just better if I talked to my phone as if it was a microphone. It
Yeah,
probably
I
just
think
sounds
with like
solid.
mine, with the way that mine works, it just gets way too loud and there's just way too much noise. Like I can bring it close, but if I talk
Right.
too much into it, it just like it sounds terrible.
Yeah. Okay, wait, because it might do the same for me. Okay, nah, whatever. I think it should be fine.
That should be. If
All
not,
right.
we'll publish it anyway.
Do you want to
Man,
just start off?
I got an apple juice today from the church. I haven't had apple juice in forever. It's so good.
Is that even real? Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, surprise, it's fake apple juice.
It's piss. Holy piss. No, I'm just kidding.
You gifted a bunch to like a priest and he blesses it.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Shout out to all the Catholics. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to the show. This is our first episode since August. End of August, we recorded an episode with Vitor. Vitor versus the English language. That was our last episode.
That was a great episode.
It was a great episode, but that was the last one we did. I'm just trying to find a date on that. That was August 18. So here we are, a solid 4 months later. And we're
not
finally
bad.
making another episode. So welcome everyone back to Alone from Here with Seth Scouton and Isaac Sanchez. It's good to have you back. It's Christmas now, which is exciting. I know I personally love Christmas. And it's a great time of year to spend some time with family, and you know how it be. Isaac, what about you? What's your big? What do you think about Christmas?
I mean, I love Christmas. It's a great time, to spend with the family, as you say, but rough times right now. Can't really hang out with friends much. COVID's still going on. For those who were hoping it would be over for Christmas, well, psych. But yeah, no, I like Christmas as well. It's, gifts come in. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
All right, so since it's Christmas, when you approach the Christmas season, and you gotta watch some movies. What are like your 3 go-to Christmas movies?
Oof, my 3 go-to Christmas movies. I was watching The Grinch a couple of weeks ago. The new one that just came out on Netflix. Yeah. It's the cartoon one. It sucked. I love The Grinch. It's just so bad, and I love The Grinch. That would be like one of my favorite movies. This like guy that hates Christmas.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I was really expecting a lot from the cartoon that Netflix came up with, but I mean, as usual, it just sucks. Yeah, so it would be definitely The Grinch. Which is like a movie that I can just watch with my sisters.
Oh yeah.
Then what's another go-to? Oh, what's that movie from the kid that stays home alone?
What's that movie with the kid who stays home alone? Home Alone.
Oh wait, Home Alone. Yeah. Home Alone. It's definitely like one of my go-to movies. For some reason, I don't know if they're on Netflix right now. Actually, I think they should be, right? So definitely Home Alone, The Grinch, and damn,
That was a good apple juice. I will not lie. That was
Church
probably I hit
apple
right.
juice,
Oh,
holy
quality.
apple juice. Yeah. I think honestly, I don't really have many favorite Christmas movies. Most of them, I'll tell you, from my side, I feel like they kind of suck because they try to make them so like romantic, and
Oh
like
yeah.
like a peaceful time, and like
Hmm.
everyone gets together and fixes their problems. Like it's always about that same
Oh yeah.
routine
Every
in
single one.
Christmas
Yeah, it's
movies.
great.
Yeah. So yeah, just definitely just The Grinch and Home Alone. All of them, the three of them. You
Yep.
want to take out The Grinch, just Home Alone one, two, three.
As a kid, I saw the first two Home Alones, and I loved them. They're great. As they're some of my favorite Christmas movies, and like if you have to go like go to Christmas movies, it's Home Alone. But for me, the third and fourth one were always so weird because it didn't have the same kid.
Wait, there's a
Like the first,
fourth Home Alone?
there's a fourth Home Alone. I only found out
No.
about this like 2 years ago, but there's a
What?
fourth Home Alone movie.
No
It was
way.
like 2012 or something, and they were like, you know what we need right now? Home Alone 4. So
Oh
yeah, they
my
did it. They made a fourth Home Alone
God.
movie. Yeah,
There is a fourth Home Alone.
yeah.
Wait, from 2002. Okay.
2002, not 2012. I'm going crazy, but yeah,
Yeah,
2002.
yeah. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's not watch that,
yeah.
huh?
No kidding. Yeah,
So,
no, it's
what are your go-to movies, for
okay.
Christmas
So
time?
I always find when like Christmas season rolls around, I don't like watch a whole lot of Christmas movies, which is like, I don't know. I just don't. Like I haven't even seen Die Hard, and that's like the greatest Christmas movie of all time. I think for me though, weirdly enough, my go-to Christmas movies are the Lord of the Rings.
Wait. So we were not talking about Christmas movies. We're talking about just
I'm,
like
I'm going.
movies on
I'm going
Christmas
Christmas movies.
time.
I'm going
Christmas.
Christmas movies.
Okay.
These are in my books. The Lord of the Rings are the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
All right. All
Not
right.
because they're about Christmas, but because almost every year on Christmas, without fail, I watch The Lord of the Rings. And so to
Okay.
me, The Lord of the Rings are Christmas.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so Lord of the Rings, that's your favorite Christmas go-to movie.
It's weird, but like those are like the Christmas movies in a strange way.
What's like the second one? What's like a Christmas movie that's your go-to? Like just it's the Christmas movie based on Christmas time.
Christmas movie based on Christmas, probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. If not Lord of the Rings, National Lampoon. Because
National
that movie
Anthem.
is so freaking funny. It's so good. Like,
Wait, I've never seen that.
yeah, no, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is one of those movies that's just like so bizarre and
Oh,
just so
yeah.
like it's just like there's just so much like injury and people getting hurt. It's hilarious.
Wait, there's not only one. There's like a number two as well.
Oh, is there actually?
Yep.
I've only ever seen the first one. That's wild.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I know what I'm watching this Christmas. I think another one for me is like the Mr. Bean Christmas episode.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Like the one where he
yes.
gets the turkey stuck. It's so funny. Um, like yeah, it's I've watched it for the first time at my grandparents' house when I was like a little kid. Like at Christmas, they had a VHS with the Mr. Bean Christmas episode on it, and they're like, you know what we got to do, guys? We're gonna watch the Mr. Bean Christmas episode. So they put it on, and so
Yeah,
for
it's-
me, and then it's not a movie, but there's this Canadian radio series called Vinyl Cafe. It's not airing anymore because the guy who used to do it died.
Oh, it sucks.
But there's this Christmas episode called Dave Cooks the Turkey, The show is about this family, and the husband is Dave, and one year he is given the task of cooking the turkey, and it goes horribly, and it's very very funny, and so that's gotta be like, it's not a movie, but it counts as my favorite Christmas movie. So like top three Christmas movies are like
That's why he died.
National Lampoon, Mr. Bean. Okay, top three, top four Christmas movies are National Lampoon, Home Alone, Mr. Bean, Vinyl Cafe. But you already said Home Alone, so that's one taken away from me. And then Lord of the Rings, but they don't really count. So top three, top five Christmas movies.
So Vinyl Cafe.
The Vinyl Cafe.
The Vinyl Cafe.
was-
That's why the guy died. Because like as soon as that movie came out, people were saying stuff like that. Like, it's like it's not really a movie. And then the guy was just like so depressed that he just died.
He died of cancer and is one of the most famous Canadians of all time.
That's-
So don't say that.
My God. You know, like the movie that you mentioned before, the National Lampoon, reminds
Yeah.
me to that movie, the RV, where like this family goes on vacation to like the parents, no, the dad, takes their family to like a road trip. It's with Robin Williams, and
Okay, yeah.
the father has like this job conference, I think, in like somewhere in a lake, close to a lake or something. So he takes the family, telling them like they were going to this family vacation kind of thing, while he can sneak out through the woods for his like conference or whatever. And it's like
Yeah.
all these events that happen throughout the whole movie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It kind of reminds me to that National Lampoon thing you're mentioning, just because of the like I looked it up here, and the
Yeah.
God, I'm just zoning out today. Never mind.
I've got
God.
the weird story about RV. I have only ever seen that movie, and not even the whole movie. I've only seen parts of it. I haven't heard it, but I've seen a small portion of it. When I was a kid, my parents went to a church meeting. Both of them had to go. They couldn't find a babysitter, so they brought me and my sister along. This is before we moved. We were still in Edmonton. So they brought us along, and at the meeting, there's some other kids from the church there, but they were a little bit older than us. Anyway, one of them was gonna go watch the movie RV on his laptop computer in the other room, and my mom said to me, she's like, "Seth, you're not allowed to watch that movie. It's inappropriate. You're not allowed to watch it. It's not good for kids."
This is like classic
so-
Christian parents.
So you know what I did, right? I like the Sunday school church classrooms have like a window in the door.
Yeah.
I walked up to the window in that door and I watched the movie through the window
Nice.
because the
That's
kid has
a smooth
laptop set up
move.
the other end of the room. And so then after the meeting was done, I went over to my mom. I'm like, "Mom, I watched RV. Sucks to suck." And then she's like, "You're in trouble now." I'm like, "Come on, Mom, why am I in
classic,
trouble?"
classic kid
Yeah, so
move.
that's my memory of RV. I've never seen it, and up until recently, I didn't even know if it was a real movie or not. And then I
Yeah.
looked it up, and I'm like, "Oh no, it is a real movie." But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
no,
just this
our-
movie that I got in trouble for watching 5 seconds of.
Definitely RVs, like those kind of movies that you're just traveling somewhere in a bus, and then someone has like that little screen
Yeah,
a couple of seats down, and then you just
Yeah.
pass by to go take a piss in the bus in the back, and like the person's just watching RV because there's just
Mm-hmm.
nothing else to watch. Yeah, it's a funny movie though. I mean, oh, speaking of movies, I watched a movie,
Mhm.
a new movie that just came out called Songbird.
Oh my goodness, you did?
I did.
Okay, I saw it too, and
You saw
I
it
was
too?
scared I was be the only person to have seen it. Like,
No.
I'm so glad somebody else has watched it.
We rented the movie with my family.
Okay.
I hated it.
All right, so just to catch people up, Songbird is a new movie that just came out. It's directed by some guy, but one of the producers on it is Michael Bay. who made the
Yeah.
Transformers movies. So the movie is set in the year 2024, and it's about the COVID-23 pandemic. And basically, it's caused the apocalypse. Like, the world's in lockdown, there's martial law in the United States. And it's about this one kid who's got, like, an immunity, who's trying to rescue the love of his life from the government. So it's terrible. I had no fun watching it. It wasn't even like a movie that was so bad I liked watching it. It was a movie that was so bad I did not like watching it.
Yeah, it was a horrible movie. It was. I feel like it was. People were getting too hyped about it. I feel like because of the actors, like KJ and
KJ Appa from Riverdale stars in
yeah.
the movie.
and well, and Sophia Carson, but it was just horrible. Like
Terrible.
even my mom said it was really bad, and I was kind of excited because like everyone was talking about Michael Bay and his style of shooting, and they also had like these like behind, I don't know if it was a behind the scenes, so like or a small documentary about it, about how no one has ever made a movie during COVID times and stuff like that.
Well,
And I'm like, they're
mind
shooting
you-
like Batman, like Mission Impossible 11. I mean 11. I mean, sorry, Mission Impossible 7. And sorry, I was just when I was saying that, I was just thinking how Tom Cruise lashed at a bunch of. Anyways,
yeah,
we'll talk about this later.
We'll get
but
there. We'll get there.
we'll get there. But Songbird definitely sucked. I was expecting a lot of it,
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
horrible. No spoiler alert, but definitely a lot of the scenes, like simple scenes,
Yes,
horribly like
one or two
when
actors at most in a scene.
Yeah, I feel like when you're having a scene and then you're having some dialogue and there's not much movement between the camera's not switching a lot between the characters because they're just like
Yeah.
literally behind one door. The dialogue has to be very interesting, and
It's
it wasn't.
not.
It was not. And then like definitely has that Michael Bay like color grading.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
But
Oh!
it's like cinematic, like green-ish, like tainted orange. It's yeah.
goodness.
It's not good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's terrible. I was not excited to watch it, but like watching it was somehow even worse than I ever thought it was going to be. Like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That was an experience. And it feels so like in bad taste knowing that we're still in the middle of a pandemic and people are like still dying, and now you're just going to make a movie about the COVID-23 pandemic. It's going to kill us all.
It is
Calm
not a
down.
great move because people have definitely died from this pandemia. It's like if someone after the black what's it called, like black
Black Lives Matter?
no
Black Death.
yeah, that thing of the rats in Europe, like
Yeah,
years
the Black
ago.
Death. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if someone was just making a movie a couple of months after that happened, like after thousands of people die, and someone was like, "Hey, let's make a movie about it, like right now." It's not a great move. I mean, I get that Songbird definitely helps some people, for jobs. Because actors still gotta make movies. People in the film industry still gotta make movies, and it's really hard right now. So I mean, it definitely helped, but it was a bad movie. I didn't really like it, in my opinion. Could have been
But
better.
you know who is? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, for sure. But like at the same time, I wasn't really expecting it to be any good. I mean, KJ Appa and Michael Bay. No, bad idea.
I thought the same. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this movie, because first of all, the trailer was not even,
Not even a good trailer.
like we were halfway through the movie or like 40 minutes in, and I just turned to my parents and I'm like, all right, the trailer's over, the movie's starting now. Like 40 minutes in the movie, because like everything you see, it's like on the trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Jeez.
But anyways, what's up with Tom Cruise, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know who is creating jobs? Tom Cruise. We are creating millions of jobs, and you're just, oh my goodness. I mean, good for him for taking it seriously,
Yeah. Yeah.
but also, what the heck, man? Like,
He definitely lashed out at his
oh yeah.
employees. Hardcore.
So for people who didn't hear, Mission Impossible 7 right now is being shot in Italy for a while, and I think it might still be being shot in Italy. But it's being shot, of course, during the pandemic, so they're taking a lot of precautions, like safety precautions. It's one of the biggest movie shoots during the pandemic so far. So a lot of what they're doing, no, like is it's all undiscovered territory, and so they have to be like super careful with like safety, basically, so they don't get shut down. And other blockbusters could be shot during the pandemic. So there was some audio that got leaked online of sorry, not Michael Bay, Tom Cruise yelling and swearing at his crew members for breaking some of the rules. Um, yeah, that was the big news. Um, what a guy.
You gotta follow protocol, man. I mean, he might
Yeah.
have. He definitely went off. Like he was.
Oh,
he
for
was
sure.
very
100%.
upset.
Yeah,
And
that
if you
was.
don't do it, you're fired.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're gone.
Yeah, I really hope like they're doing a lot of like new stuff. So if this movie works out, a lot more is going to happen kind of in the future for movies during disease, and it's yeah, really forward thinking stuff, and good for them. Way to take it
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, no, definitely take it seriously. But Tom Cruise, my
They're doing
man.
two final Mission Impossible movies, Mission
And
Impossible 7 and 8. They're shooting back to back, being released a year apart, and they are the last two.
It's unreal. I thought everyone thought Mission Impossible 6 was gonna be like the last movie. You know, it's the man's getting old, you know? I mean,
He's so old. How old? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. How old is Tom Cruise? He's
okay, he's not that old.
but he's been acting for like
He-
forever. Like, Top Gun came out like years ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's 58 years old.
He's 58.
That's
That-
not bad.
I mean, to be jumping like off of rooftops and dangling
Yeah.
off of helicopters
Oh,
at the age of
definitely, yeah.
58, like that's really good.
Oh yeah. That's
I know when I'm
not bad.
58, there's no way I could be hanging off of a helicopter. Like
Like at 58 I'm hoping to be walking, you know? Like, just being able to stand off my coffee table and like walk to take a piss.
yeah. Yeah, no, good for him. I'm looking forward to these movies. I know like some people like to clown on the Mission Impossible movies. I really like them, and I'm
Yeah.
really excited for the next two.
Oh, definitely. They're definitely good movies. I mean, Mission Impossible has just made this huge like impact on action movies. I feel like.
Yeah. And they're like some of the last action movies to like make things practically, which is like really cool. Because I was watching Raiders of the Lost Ark the other day, and that movie came out 38 years ago. And it hasn't aged like at all. Just because so much, the majority of the action and the sets in that movie is all practically done, and it looks really good because of it. And that's one thing I like about Mission Impossible is it looks really good because everything's real.
Yeah. Yeah, they try to make it as realistic as possible. I mean, realistic as, you know, like shot
Oh yeah,
wise.
of course. Like it's
Yeah.
still a movie, but
Yeah.
when they have somebody hanging out of a helicopter, they're actually hanging out of a helicopter. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I mean that, you know, that last one where like Tom Cruise is literally just hanging out of a plane. He's just like strapped to the door of the plane on the
Yeah.
side.
He's actually hanging out of a plane.
And it's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I
No.
guess it would be like it's fun, but definitely the man has some, fearless.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's fearless for sure.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
should.
like he broke his foot shooting the last one, eh? When he was doing that jump across a building,
Oh yeah,
he
I heard that. Yeah,
snapped his foot.
he should climb. He should climb the captain, like
Yeah.
like Alex Honnold.
Free solo it.
Just free solo it, man. Do it.
I mean, he did. He free soloed in the second movie.
That was fake.
Was it actually?
Yeah, he didn't actually free solo that.
Oh my goodness. He climbed the mountain though. He climbed the mountain.
He might have probably climbed a mountain. You just cannot. You cannot rock climb on sandstone. That's just impossible. Yeah.
I thought he was free soloing that up until like right now.
Like he's
I'm
just
a little
dangerous.
disappointed. Come on, Tom.
Yeah. Don't do that, Tom. Don't rock climb on sandstone.
Or
You'll break.
do it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Do it.
actually, you know what? Yeah, do
How
it.
fast can you get up the mountain before it breaks?
When he's like 60 years old, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to climb sandstone."
I've shot 8 Mission Impossible movies. I'm gonna kill myself by destroying this mountain made out of sandstone.
Oh man, that's hilarious. What other movies are coming up? Like, there's a couple of movies being filmed besides Mission Impossible 7. Like,
Yeah.
Batman, I think.
Batman is being shot. It's supposed to be out next October.
Um,
I don't know. I can't think of anything else that's being shot right now. I know there's stuff like coming out next year, but most of that's already been shot. Just because they're just waiting for it to come out. But everything's just kind of been on hold recently.
yeah. Wait, Matrix 4.
Matrix 4, yeah, that is. I guess that would be in production.
Damn. Dune.
I'm
Dude.
so
I'm-
It was
I
supposed
was
to be out
waiting for that
yesterday.
movie.
It was supposed to be out yesterday, and it's not, and I'm so upset.
That blows. Like, so many great actors on
Yeah,
Dune, and then they had to postpone because of COVID. That blows.
I've got the book on my shelf here. It's a great book if you've got the time to read it. It's
Dude.
fat and like it's massive, but it's a great book. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was really looking forward to the movie because
I
Denis
wonder.
Villeneuve-
Yeah.
Yeah. You wonder what?
No, I was just saying, like, I wonder if they want, like, if they're just waiting for COVID to go away so they can put it on theaters, because I feel like it
Oh.
wouldn't make as much money. Like, it wouldn't make as much money by people renting it online
Did you hear about the new plan though
for theaters or
Yeah.
for Dune.
for Dune?
Oh no! What is it?
So Warner Brothers announced that all of their movies, starting with Wonder Woman, which comes out in basically a week, all the way through next year. So Wonder Woman till the end of next year, they're going to be released in theaters, as well as on HBO Max the same day, but only for a month. So HBO Max is Warner Brothers' new streaming service. It came out earlier this year. It's got all of their HBO stuff plus all of their movies. It's not available in Canada yet. It's only available in the US. But basically, the movies are going to be out in theaters as well as on the streaming service for no additional charge. But
Oh.
they'll only be out there for a month before they're gone again.
Of course.
In Canada, they'll probably be released like
yeah.
for 30 bucks for a rental.
2024.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
the plan.
it's-
So Dune's going to be released like that in October.
Okay.
Some people
It's
are a little
definitely a good
upset
move.
because they didn't tell any of the directors that they were going to be doing that, but that's what they're doing.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. A movie won't
Yeah.
make as much money outside on like
I mean,
online.
Tenet did a theater only release, right? And that movie bombed at the box office. It did not do well.
Yeah. I haven't even watched Tenet yet.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, don't kill yourself for a movie. I saw it. I don't. Yeah, I
My
don't kill
friend said the
yourself for a
same
movie.
thing.
Don't kill yourself for a movie.
My friend was like, I have no comment over the movie. I just thought it was good, but he said like it wasn't like the greatest movie. He was just
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it
just
was.
no
Yeah, it was a good
comment.
movie.
He's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
entertaining. Yeah,
Was it worth it to almost die? No.
because I remember everyone was hyped.
Oh yeah, of
Everyone
course.
was like Christopher Nolan pulling out Tenet, and
Oh yeah,
wait,
of course. And if
It was
this
by
was like
Christopher
any of
Nolan,
his other
right?
movies, yeah, it'd be amazing. But it wasn't his best movie, and it was fine. I liked it. I could have waited until now and watched it at home.
Yeah. Well, whatever now. Um, hey, have you heard? I mean, we're just jumping now from like
Yeah, that's fine.
movies, jumping away from movies.
It's just the
but
movie episode this week.
just the movie episode this week, but little
Our
bonus
other
here.
plans can go into a different episode, I guess.
You heard about Jake Paul trying to fight Conor McGregor?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jake Paul is going to fight. Oh, yeah. It's Floyd Mayweather versus Jake Paul. When is that happening?
No. It's Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, sorry.
Yeah, that's Jake Paul's brother.
Sorry, yeah.
It's like
yeah,
Jake Paul is
I
the
know who
younger
Logan
one?
Paul
Yeah.
is, please.
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry.
I just couldn't. I'm sorry, I forgot. I care so little about the Paul brothers. I just forgot.
Careful, bro. You say something online these days, and these guys will just try to fight you now.
Seth
Yo.
Scouton disses the Paul brothers. Like anybody cares what I say.
They'll be
But
pulling
yeah,
out a.
I am looking forward to Logan Paul just getting
Oh,
beaten to pieces.
I'm definitely looking forward for that fight, the one with Floyd Mayweather. I mean,
He's gonna die.
I
He's
This
gonna
is the-
die.
this is the thing. Like, I would not know who to bet on. I mean, Floyd Mayweather, he's like an experience. He's like
he's
an
one of the best
he's an
fighters in the world.
experience-
Like,
exactly, yeah. And the things that he has way more experience, but also Logan has been training hard. I know that for a fact. Like,
yeah,
it's not like he's posting how he trains and anything like that
that's
lately.
fair. Yeah,
But he's definitely training hard, and he's very young as well, and he's fast and whatever. But you know what? That's gonna be a fight worth watching. The fight that would not be worth watching would be Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor.
is that is Jake
no,
Paul
no,
fighting?
they're
Oh my!
no,
okay.
they're not. I think I read something about Conor refusing the
Oh, of
50
course,
million
yeah.
he offered,
Oh wow!
but yeah, he offered a lot of like Jake Paul definitely offered a lot of money.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that you see this 27-year-old kid trying to fight I don't know how old Conor McGregor is, maybe like 30 something,
He's been
35
fighting for a
maybe,
while.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see this kid trying to fight this, man. He has like a wife. He has a daughter or a son, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 32 years old. All right. Like
Yeah.
and I'm glad that he didn't take the fight cuz Jake Paul has just been trash talking him online lately, and
yeah.
he's been
yeah.
insulting
Okay, I
his
saw
wife.
that. I saw that. That's the
Yeah.
weird. Why? You trying to? Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jake Paul is actually 23 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there's like
he's
a
gonna get
10-year
killed.
gap there.
Like Logan Paul, maybe a small chance. Jake Paul would die.
Yeah, this kid has the money and whatever. He might be training hard, but
Yeah.
Connor, man, he's like boxer, UFC fighter. Like, there's just no like. Why would you do this to yourself? Like, if you look at like pictures from his first fight, which first of all, the first guy he fought was not even professional. Like, his
Yeah.
face was all messed up,
Who did
man.
he fight?
I can't even remember honestly. Like, I didn't even bother to watch that fight. Um, Wait, let's see. Nate
Yeah, it was
Robinson.
Nate Rob. That's what it was. And then KSI
Yeah,
fought Logan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's just full of shit. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
No kidding.
hopefully he
We're
doesn't
all.
try to fight me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll fight him for like 50 million because I honestly, even if I
Give
lose,
me
I'll still
50
get
million.
some money.
Yeah, sure, dude. Like.
You can beat my face in front of like thousands of people and like I'll still get the money. I need the money to pay my school tuition, bro.
Students
like-
are getting desperate.
Yeah, exactly.
I would
You know what I'm
I would
saying?
I would kill myself. Yeah,
I would.
to get the money for school. I would fight Floyd Mayweather.
I would fight anyone
If
who's
they
willing
said
to
Seth,
give me money.
I'll give you $50 million to fight Floyd Mayweather in a full competition match. Like, I would take it. I would die, but I would take it.
And then just out of respect, I would not even try to lay a finger on that guy. I would just literally stand
I
there
would
and
just
then
stand there.
and just wait for him to hit my face.
What you gotta do is you just gotta run around the circle, like get him to start chasing.
Yeah. I don't
just
think
like
that's
a-
legal though.
Just like a game of tag. Just run around the circle as fast as you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Jump out of the ring, start running through the crowd.
Yeah, I would definitely fight anyone who would offer me 50 million
Oh yeah, I would
for
fight
many
anybody.
reasons. Yeah. It's great. Like I would even just for 50 million, I would just buy a house and then probably
Yeah.
quit filming and go and study law school or something in Harvard and then turn into a lawyer.
There you go.
Make something out of those 50 million.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, we've been recording for like quite a bit now.
Yeah, we are at like a solid 30 something minute episode.
Yeah, like 30 something. All right, what do you say? Do we
We can get
cut
to
it
our
here?
other planned topics in another episode.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
everybody, thanks for tuning in to Alone from Here. This has been our very special Christmas / movie / who would we fight for $50 million episode. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Isaac, is there anything you want to say to close?
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll be making another episode after New Year's. Maybe
There you go.
talk about how crazy it gets on Christmas, how many people get sick and fined
Yeah.
because they didn't follow restrictions, and the crazy Christmas shopping that is coming up.
I went
what's
Christmas
it called
shopping
here?
today.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
crazy.
Crazy.
But wait for that on the next episode for Boxing
go.
Day.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day episode.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.